Okay, so the big fear factor when, a lot of people go to start a regimen in their life is, how am I gonna do this? Like, how am I gonna incorporate this into my life? Um, and so I'm just really excited that these girls have volunteered. Well, I asked them, but we're happy to come on and just share how they put the products into their life, what supplements they love the most, how those benefit their busy lifestyle. Maybe they'll share with us. I'd love to hear from them. They're unique, what they have going on, what they're doing. And yeah, that's basically it. A couple of these gals, they also work the business. And so I would love for y'all to maybe share a little bit about the income opportunity if you'd like, and then we'll open it up to questions at the end. I figured it'd be easiest to just, how about we go counterclockwise in order on the graphics? So, Brooke, I'll have you start, and then Taylor, if you want to go, and then we'll go over to Aspen, Sharmy, and then we'll end it out with Miss Jamie.
All right. Can you guys hear me okay?
Mm-hmm.
I'm outside and the wind's blowing a little bit, so I just wanted to make sure you guys could hear me. I'm Brooke Jackson, and I started Plexus 8 years ago this month. And I started because I was a new mom, and I was working a full-time job as an accountant, and I was a rodeo coach at night, and I was exhausted, and I thought that was normal. And I was like, well, I just work a lot, and I have a baby, and I'm tired. Well, my friend was like, I lost this weight and you should try it. And I thought, okay, sign me up. But I knew nothing about gut health. And so when I started, I just kind of like, I didn't know anything, and I started educating myself. And after about 5 days, I was sleeping better and I had a little more energy. And I'm like, okay. So about a month into it, I'd invited some friends to start doing it with me because I was feeling so good. And here I am 8 years later. I still take the products, and I'm very busy. I have 2 kids now. I have one Plexus baby, and I had the easiest pregnancy of my life with him. When I had Raleigh, when she was a baby, I did not take Plexus, and I gained probably 75 pounds, and I felt terrible. I had inflammation like you could not believe, and it was very unhealthy. When I had Rollins, I gained maybe 25 pounds, and he was a 10-pound baby. I felt great, no inflammation. My doctor approved all of my supplements. So I thought that was a really big win for me. And I work the business, and I have built a team of quite a few people. I'm a Ruby ambassador with Plexus, and some of my people are on this call. So I'm happy to see them on here. But this is a really great opportunity, and I know that all of us are busy, everybody's busy, but these products can change your life. They changed mine. Like I said, I didn't know anything about gut health, but the more I've learned about it and invested in the products, my favorite products are the triplex. I swear by that. I will, even if I did not share Plexus, I would take the products forever. And I love the sweet tea. I don't know if you guys have tried that, the Slim. So that's my new product. And then I've been drinking the Restore at night, and that's been a game changer for me. So that's what I take. My kids take the multivitamin, and that's about it. And the hydrate, obviously, because we're outside riding horses every day. We just got done. That's why I'm out in the barn, really, because we just finished up. So, but the awesome thing about this business is that you can really work it from anywhere. And that's what I love about it, and getting to share it with my friends and make my friends and family feel good. So that's a little bit about my story. And so I'm going to go on and let the next girl talk.
Taylor, I think that's you.
I just started the business. I think it's been, I don't know, a couple months. Been doing this for probably I think like even being about how many products had, what else I was just taking the probio. So then I got, or Kristen reached out to me.
Taylor, you're kind of breaking up. If you're
I
able
think
to.
we lost her.
Oh, she gone. Well, oh, she's back. So Taylor I know Taylor's rodeoing a lot right now. She's running barrels and breakaway, and she loves our reset, but hopefully she is able to
Can you
hop.
guys hear me?
Yes, you were kind of breaking up last time too. I don't know if maybe, oh, we lost her again. Well, darn it. Maybe we'll just, maybe we
Am I back?
Yes, you're back.
Let's see how long it stays. I don't know what's going on.
Yes.
Anyway, I started the Plexus business a couple months ago. And then the more I got into learning about my gut health, the more products I started taking. So, my favorite products is the Triplex, and of course the Hydrate, because I rodeo right now almost every weekend, and I seriously don't eat good. I don't drink enough water. My anxiety is high all weekend long. And just knowing that I have those products to take at night and to keep me on the same track, no matter what I'm eating, no matter if I'm drinking enough water or anything. I know I can take my Hydrate and my Slim in the morning, and then at night I can take all my products and I still feel amazing the next day. I don't have a headache in the morning like I used to. I don't feel so bloated all weekend long just because of what I'm eating. It could be a salad, it could be really good, or it could be really bad. It's just going out of your routine like that just for 2 days throws me completely out of whack. But since starting Plexus, it has seriously been the best thing ever. And I know the girls that I've started Plexus on have seriously like thanked me every day about getting them started because they just feel amazing. But yeah, that's my story, and I want to keep growing. But yeah.
Cool. I love what you said, because I think that's a really, we kind of like don't think about is when you're even just for a weekend, like you leave on Friday and you come home Sunday night, like you hit a couple of rodeos, or you go to a couple jackpots, you really aren't drinking water. Like you're not. I mean, I don't know about you, but I'm not like sitting
No.
chugging some water. I mean, I try to grab one from the cooler if you're like changing a rope or, but it's so nice to be able to have like, especially Hydrate. We love Hydrate. And so that's been a game changer for us. And then, yeah, you're right. The eating, like your eating's not on point. So to have like, oh, I'm just going to up my probio. I'm going to add in an extra bio cleanse. Just like keep this junk going through. Yes, my kids love Hydrate too, Brooke.
Yeah.
It's really a lifesaver. Well, cool. Thank you so much, Taylor, for sharing that.
Yeah, Hydrate.
Yes. I think, is Aspen next? I was trying to go in order of the graphic. Yes.
All right. So I'm Aspen. Kristen Lovren was the one who got me started on the products just over a little bit of a year ago. And my biggest problem has always been I've always been tired, and I've worked horses for hours and hours every day. And I was an assistant trainer for a long time, and now I train on my own. And so going all day long has been a huge thing for me. And I was always the person that needed to grab a snack after every horse, and I just couldn't get throughout the day without eating all day long. And so one of the greatest things I've noticed while being on the triplex and quite a few other products is I don't have to snack all day. I can drink my lean protein shake in the morning, and I'm pretty much set until I get done working horses at noon, 1 o'clock. Right now, with being in Arizona, it's really hot and you can't drink enough water, so the Hydrate is another lifesaver. And then right now, with it being so hot, we ride super early in the morning, and then I go back outside and rope or haul to a barrel race or a roping at night. And so not getting enough sleep is huge right now, and these products have helped me so much And like the active, I don't live without it every day. And I've really enjoyed all the products I've been on. I've also started a business. I'm super excited to grow with that as well, because I want to be able to make a little extra money and be able to pay for my entry fees that way, and it not be a huge deal when I go rope places.
Aspen, do you have any tips? Because I feel like you getting up early in the morning and then taking a break during the heat of the day and going back. Do you have any tips for like someone trying to establish, like what helps you remember? Like, do you take your stuff with you? Do you I know JR leaves some stuff in his truck, but do you have any like handy tips to share?
Yeah, so like I kind of load, I'll take like my X Factor, Vital Biome, and that stuff in the morning. And before I go out the door, I make my lean shake and mix my slim and active together, and I take that outside with me. And then when I come in for lunch, I'll have a hydrate. And then at night, if we do go somewhere, I usually have like a stock of that stuff in the truck. That way we always just have it. And I just kind of keep everything on my bedside table. So remember to take it when I'm coming in. Like last night, I came in at 11 o'clock from unloading cows. So to kind of remember to take those things, it's easier if I just have them right in my eyesight. And that's kind of my little system.
Awesome. Thank you. Thanks for sharing that, because that's something I always get is like, I just can't remember. I don't know how to like incorporate these. So that's like a true testament of just being prepared, taking it with you, having it ready to go. All right. Next in the lineup is the lovely Sharmi Mitchell. She is one of the busiest people I know, so I'm excited to hear from her.
Yeah, I was just telling my husband, I literally just walked in the door and I was like, okay, hello, goodbye. I gotta go get on a Plexus call. And he was like, oh my gosh. And what's funny is when Katie asked me to do this, I knew that my day was really booked today. And I was like, well, I guess they wouldn't think anything of it if I was riding while I was on this call, because it was going to be the earliest I could ride today was going to be at 7:30, but it is a torrential downpour outside. So I guess we're going to ride after it stops or figure something else out. But like Katie said, I am Sharmi Mitchell. I am a Ruby ambassador with Plexus. I started taking the products 4 years ago in April. Basically what started for me is that was during the COVID years, and I was a high school ag teacher, and I was just like not happy with how I was feeling. And then 2 years later, Katie presented the business to me, and it came at an amazing time as I had just had my son, and I that being an ag teacher and an FFA advisor is like go time all the time, where you hardly have any time to yourself. And so I started the business in 2022, and I've loved it ever since. When I finished college and college rodeoing, and I say this lightly, so there's Delta Road Daggers. I love to team rope myself, but I made the mistake by learning how to run a roping, and got pretty like quick with it. And now I'm like one of the only ones in the state of Nevada in this general area that will run ropings. And I'm to the point where like people will ask me to run the ropings on like every weekend. And I literally can name my price and they don't even bat an eye. And so it's to the point where I was like, you know what? I don't even want to come to the team roping anymore, because I don't want to be put in charge of running it, even though they hired a different secretary. So I have, my mom shows reining cow horses. And so I just recently bought my own reining cow horse, and going down that travel path, which has been so much fun. But I will say for me and taking my products, kind of like what Aspen does, she pre-mixes things, takes it with her. When we go to a show, for those of you unfamiliar with reining cow horse, it's like rodeos and ropings and jackpots and things like that. It's a couple days or it's a day. And yeah, you might hit a few of them. But when you go to a cow horse show, you are literally there from Monday to Sunday. And so for me, I pack all of our supplements, me, my son, my husband, we pack, like, we have a trailer set. So like our 11 quarters horse trailer has its own Plexus area. I have our own little containers for all of our drink mixes. My husband is a huge hydrate fan. I unfortunately can't take hydrate as it has aloe vera in it, and I'm allergic to aloe vera. I so wish I could take it, but we have our trailer stash. And then what's funny is I show with my mom, and my mom has her trailer stash in her live-in. And actually at our show over the 4th of July, I took a picture as I walked in her trailer because her whole wall in her living quarters bathroom is literally all Plexus products. And I was like, well, that doesn't say anything. And so we just carry like Aspen does. She carries extras with her wherever she goes. We carry it with us all the time. It's super simple to run back to the trailer. A handful of reining cow horses, like your horses, your tack, everything is kept away from where you camp. And so when you come back to the trailer, it's like really quick and you don't spend much time there. And so it's super easy to grab a water bottle, grab a slim stick, a hydrate stick, an active stick, take it with you, head back to the stalls to saddle your horse, to ride, to whatever it is. And you can literally mix it on the way. And that's absolutely what I love about Plexus, is that it's super simple. And then we can take our probiotics, BioCleanse, all that stuff at night, vitamins in the morning, that kind of stuff. And I do want to say that I am a lover of Vital Biome. And my mom mentioned something to me the other day that I thought was super interesting. As we were headed to our first show, she called me in a panic and she was like, do you have an extra bottle of Vital Biome, or like at least 10 more pills that like I can borrow, like have from you? I was like, yeah, I just got a shipment and like I'll just bring an extra bottle with me. And she was like, I cannot show without my Vital Biome. And I was like, what do you mean? And she was all, my nerves are out of the roof if I am not on my Vital Biome. She said, if I like take my Vital Biome, it calms my nerves. It like focuses I can focus a whole lot better. And if I don't take it, she's like, I'm a nervous wreck. So do not ever come to a show without a bottle of Vital Biome with you. So just a little plug for Vital Biome there. It's anybody that like gets super nervous going into some type of competitive arena, try some Vital Biome and let me know how you feel about it, because I've always taken Vital Biome, so I didn't really obviously have much to compare to. But according to my mom, it makes or breaks your pre-competition nerves. So yeah, that's kind of my story on constantly on the go. I work at the university now, so I am a university ag teacher, and then still chasing students, pre-service teachers around to FFA events, showing my horse. I own my own floral business. I still run ropings. I don't want to be, but I still do it because my husband team ropes. So constantly on the go. And I love that our products are super on the go with us, which makes it easy to take them.
Wow, I'm really excited to get some Vital Biome now. I took it when I was pregnant and postpartum, and I needed it, but I had never thought about nerves. Definitely adding that to my shipment. Thanks, Sharmi.
Yeah, I didn't either. And that's why I was like, what are you talking about? She was like, you don't want to see me right before a show without my Vital Biome. And I'm like, oh, good to know.
That's awesome.
So I'm interested to see if anybody else feels that same way.
I'm going to get some. It worked for me when I needed it. Well, that was awesome. Thanks so much. So our last one, last but not least, is Miss Jamie. And I would say she's probably like the gypsy of our group. No one travels more than she does, I feel like. And she does it with a little baby and her husband, and sometimes I feel like there's other dudes in the vehicle with you, other ropers. So I'm excited to hear her story and like what she loves, what her favorite, all the things that we've been talking about. So take it away, Miss Jamie.
All right. So obviously my name is Jamie. I'm 24 years old and married to a team roping, welding, horse trainer, cowboy that we also stand our own stud. We do all the things. This year we decided Cody was going to, that's my husband's name, was going to purchase his card because he'd filled his permit. So he's on his rookie year with his brother, who, as Katie mentioned, we normally have more than just me and my husband and our 2-year-old in the truck. We live on the same ranch as the rest of his family, so his brother rides with us, and then my sister comes and works for my husband. She's always with us, and we're all Plexus lifers. I would say our like biggest product that we always have on hand is Triplex. I grew up rodeoing, and I couldn't eat anything like when we were on the road and traveling. I would get so sick, so I literally would not eat for 3 days when we were at high school rodeos. A single thing. I refused because I knew I'd get so sick. And it continued into high school, college, and then I met my husband, and he started taking me on dates, and I was like, oh, I don't eat out. Like, thanks though. Like, I'll watch you eat. And it drove him nuts. So anyways, all the way up into our marriage, until we had our little boy. Actually, I was breastfeeding at 3 a.m. and saw Sharmi's post one day and was like, you know what? Like, I can get my money back. Let's just try it. So I ordered the Triplex as well as the X Factor and Immune because I have no immune system either. And I would say within 60 to 90 days, I was like, holy crap. Like, I'm never going without this again, ever. And I got my husband on it because he had really bad acid reflux. And it really changed everything for us. Now, with us constantly on the go and having a 2-year-old, I'd have to say the lean's our second go-to because we both have really bad issues as far as like picking up gas station snacks, like at Maverick. So I'd say those are our top two. And we carry a whole bin around. Like I have like a full tote that comes with us in our living quarters or truck, whatever rig we're taking. And it has, I think we take every Plexus product there is. I'm not going to lie to you. And it has at least 2 bags of each, whatever product it is in the tote. And then I lay out the pill bottles by our sink at night. So when we brush our teeth, we take all of our pill supplements. Our drinks we take throughout the day. And lean is typically what we start with in the morning. So I think that's it. I do sell Plexus. I am doing the business. I ranked Ruby in March or April. I can't remember now. But unfortunately got busy with my travels and didn't pay attention to my retention like I should have. So I dropped to senior gold, but it still has paid for, I'd say Plexus has paid for 90% of Cody's entries this summer. We haven't had to dip into our savings. We haven't had to do any of that. So it's been a blessing, truly, to have that income and for me to be able to do it while we're on the road because we haven't been home but maybe 5 days in 3 months. So it's been really cool.
Awesome. I love that. But everyone's story is just so different, but I really just appreciate how you guys shared how it truly does fit into any lifestyle. Like for me right now, we're not really going anywhere, but we're in and out of the house a lot. I mean, JR is going a lot of places, but if you make it fit with that, and like Jamie's, she's gone. She's not at her house all the time. She's on the road. Sharmi's in and out. You know, you got to hear so many different lifestyles. They all pertain to rodeo and showing. And so we recorded this, so I'm sure this will get shared with with other people, but I hope this really just goes to show that it is doable to put these products into any routine, any lifestyle. You create the regimen, you have to want to. It's very easy to forget when it's not important, but like Aspen, it's important to her that she gets her slim and her active in the morning because she knows how it makes her feel. It's important to her to drink her hydrate because she knows she's not getting enough water. So I just love that you guys were able to get on and share that with us. Thank you so much for sharing your stories. And I went ahead and did the raffle while y'all were talking, and Miss Cheyenne Griffin is our winner. So you get a $50 either Boot Barn or NRS card from us as a thank you for participating. And I'll just get your address from you, or your email address, and I'll email that over to you. But yeah, thank you guys so much. Does anybody have any questions that they want to ask these gals before we sign off? Like, about life, about incorporating products, anything like that? No? Well, we are just right at 10 o'clock almost. So thank you guys again so much. I appreciate you jumping on and sharing your stories. I appreciate you, those who got on to listen, and I'll let you get on with your night.